Do you know why so many people work 10, 20, or even 30 years and still never become rich? Because success leaves clues. In this video, I'll share 5 clear signs that if you have them, you're on your way to being rich and successful within the next decade. Stick around until the end because I'll reveal a bonus secret almost nobody talks about, but it's the key to how the truly wealthy think. My name is Rico Desengano. I'm a licensed wealth manager here in Singapore, and for the past 9 years, I've been helping Filipinos and overseas professionals create financial strategies that give them freedom, passive income, security, and the ability to eventually go home for good to their families. But my journey wasn't always in finance. Back in 2015, I had a stable 9-to-5 corporate job. Leaving that stability was a huge risk. I wanted more freedom. That risk led me to becoming a wealth manager, and it's still the best decision I've ever made. And one thing I've learned is this: being rich doesn't start with the latest trend. It starts with your mindset, discipline, and the ability to position yourself for your future. So, maglabas ka na ng papel at ballpen. Let's see how many of these signs you already have. You've probably heard of the phrase, money can't fix your problems. Honestly, I don't believe that. Money fixes a lot of problems. Hungry, you buy food. Sick, you go to the hospital, you pay for healthcare. Kids' future, you can send them to school. Bills piling up, you pay them and sleep better at night. Now, I'm not saying money equals to happiness. You can be broke and happy or rich and sad. But wouldn't you prefer to be happy and rich at the same time? The problem is, society conditioned us to think that money is bad. Money is the root of evil. Wanting more money is greedy. Why? To keep you broke. And when you're broke, you have no options. No options equals you're easy to control. You work your whole life from 20 to 60 years old and never lived the life that you really wanted. And retirement comes and you're stuck with whatever scheme they've designed for you to keep you in the matrix. If you reject that mindset and you see money as a tool to achieve freedom, then you're already on the right track. The second sign is your discipline. Self-made wealthy people don't live by accident. They wake up early, some jog at 6 a.m., some hit the gym, some do long fasting hours or follow strict diets. It's not about the routine. It's about the discipline to do what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. That discipline carries over. If you can control yourself to wake up early, eat right, stay consistent, you can control yourself in business, in systems, and in wealth building. Disciplined people also have self-control. They can say no to last-minute gimmicks, unproductive drinking, or wasting nights on vices. Not because they're boring, but because they know their priorities. Discipline isn't about being strict. It's about being free, because when you master yourself, you build the foundation to master your money and your future. The third sign: you buy appreciating purchases. Ask yourself before buying, will this bring money into my life or will it just drain it? The wealthy don't just spend, they invest. They allocate income into assets that grow in value. Stocks, real estate, crypto, businesses. And here's an example. If instead of buying the latest iPhone every year for the last 6 years, about $1,000 each, you invested that into Apple stock, that $6,000 today would be worth about $14,425, a gain of over $8,400. But if every purchase is about status, you'll always be chasing. Wealthy people make a habit to buy things that appreciate, not just things that depreciate. And this is what I help people do. I specialize in helping Filipinos in Singapore and now worldwide invest in unit trust funds to access the global financial markets. At kung Pilipino ka at naghahanap ka ng regulated investment with renowned fund managers like BlackRock, Fidelity, JP Morgan, and you want to participate in the Singapore financial markets just like my clients in the Philippines, click the link below to get started. Now, the fourth sign is you have accountability. We love to blame, the government, corrupt politicians, bad luck, even our parents or God. But Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. The wealthy embrace this truth. They can't control the world, but they can control themselves. That's what sets self-made people apart. Many started with nothing, or even worse, but they took action anyway. They ignored negativity and took responsibility for their lives. Now here's a quick exercise that you can practice. Whenever something unfortunate happens, instead of blaming others saying, sige na to kasi, or yung ganyan kasi, ask yourself, what can I do to fix this and make this better? Shifting from blame to action trains your mind to focus on solutions, not excuses. And that's the habit that leads to success. The fifth sign, you surround yourself with the right people. In my early 20s, I was focused on being the coolest, music, friends, street cred. Then I met a guy my age who already had his own business building gaming computers. At 21, he was already driving a Mitsubishi Evo X, a car he bought himself. And that's a flex. Meanwhile, I was doing part-time jobs just to fund my lifestyle. So I asked him, how did you get here? He said, everyone I know, friends, family, runs their own business. So I just did the same. He had never been an employee, and it hit me. The people you surround yourself with dictate your future. If you're around gossipers and complainers, you'll become one. But if you're around people chasing growth, ideas, and success, you'll rise with them. This year, I've been very fortunate to have met successful people in Singapore, the United Kingdom, and the Philippines. One of them even gifted me The Way of the Superior Man by David Dita, a book that reshaped how I see myself as a man and as a leader. Your circle matters. Raise your environment and you raise your results. Now, I promised you a bonus sign and here it is. You don't focus on money. You focus on solving problems. The most successful businessmen crack this code. Money is just a reward for solving problems people are willing to pay for. Steve Jobs once said, you've got to start with the customer experience and work back towards the technology, not the other way around. Think about it. People buy food when they're hungry. They pay doctors because they're sick. They hire lawyers because they need protection. Even luxury items solve a problem. People buy them because of status, self-image, or as a reward. At the root of it, money follows value. Solve problems and money will come. So let's recap the 5 signs. Number 1, you believe money can fix real problems. Number 2, you're disciplined. Number 3, you buy appreciating purchases. And number 4, you take accountability. Number 5, you surround yourself with the right people. And lastly, the bonus, you don't chase money, you solve problems. Now, let me ask you, how many of these signs do you already have? Drop it in the comments. I love to hear it and you might inspire someone else. If you got value from this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who needs it. And check out the Global Pinoy podcast for more content to help you grow not just your wealth, but your mindset too. Remember, wealth doesn't start from outside. It starts from within. Build the right mindset today, and your future self will thank you. See you in the next one.